Hi everyone, this is Tanya from Flying Dog Studio. Thank you so much for joining me as we explore Caran Neocolor II Watersoluble Pastels. Now, I got the size 40 set, so there are 40 colors in this set, and from the outside they look like they're going to be beautiful. And this is the back of the box, so you can take a look. Those should be the colors that are included in this set. And you will notice right down here it says make your own color chart. So we're going to cut that open and take a look. Normally I like to do my color swatching on my own paper, but honestly I don't plan on using these on paper. I plan on using them mainly on watercolor canvas. So we will take a look. Now let's take a look. There's the box. Sorry for all the reflections, but it's a nice tin. And oh, it is on the inside. You can make your own color swatching. So I'm going to cut this open and we're going to take a look and see what that looks like on the inside. Now that we have that open, let's take a look. All right, we do have a color chart for all of the colors, and at the top you will see that it has the UV, either excellent, very good, or good ratings. And you can tell by the asterisks down next to the numbers on those. Each color will have a number, and then they also have a name, much like colored pencils. And there are quite a few that if you plan on selling your artwork, you might want to look at exchanging those colors out for maybe some very good or excellent ratings on those, because you don't want to do art that you're planning on selling and then it just deteriorates pretty quickly. So there's what it talks about that's in the box, and now we are going to open these up and take a look at the colors, and I'm really excited about this. So here we go. It's almost like getting a new box of crayons. There was nothing better in elementary school than getting a new box of crayons. And you can see they were established in 1915. And again, a little more about, and a sticker, a little more about the product and a sticker. I always love stickers, always happy to get stickers. And we just have to roll our hands over these and take a look at them. And something I did notice, on the paper they have the little arrows, and that will be so much better for tearing off the paper as you sharpen these, and that's what I plan on doing with them, is keeping them sharp. Now the last time I used water soluble wax pastels, I used them with my students and they were student grade, so these are actually a more professional grade, so I'm very happy about that. And on this side, I did want to show you this. On this side, it shows kind of a timeline of their products and when they came out. And these Neocolor IIs came out in 1974. And then their last product to come out was 2015 as far as new products. So we're going to go ahead and cut this off and get to swatching. Now this is going to be, oh, and I am going to use that Derwent water brush right there. I really think that that's best if you're going to swatch colors, because you don't have to go back and forth with the water, so that's always very good. And I'm going to be doing half a block here with the color and then coming back and putting water on, so we can kind of see what it looks like being more saturated and less saturated. And this is strictly going to be a swatching video. I wanted you to have a look at what is in this set in case you are considering purchasing this. Now I will be adding colors to my set later on. I wanted to take a look at them first and to see if I liked them before I added any colors to them. But this does not come with a Payne's Gray, and a Payne's Gray is a color that I do enjoy using in watercolor, so I want that in my pastels. So this is strictly going to be a swatching video, and I'm going to be quiet now, and I'm going to come back on at the end and talk a little bit more about my plans for these and upcoming videos and what I thought about the colors. We are a little over halfway finished with adding the water to these, and I wanted to hop on now because we are not going to finish adding the water to these. At least you're not going to see that part, because if you've watched my videos recently, you know that I've had trouble with my camera shutting off, unbeknownst to me, and I don't know if that's what happened here or if I shut it off briefly to take care of something that was going on, you know, with the dog or the family in the house, and didn't get it turned back on. But at any rate, we don't have the last 8 or 9 little blocks filled in with water, but I do have a shot of that I'm going to put up so that you can see all the colors and how they look on there. And I will have to say, I did think they were really creamy going down, and they activated quickly and spread out very well. I am going to replace that black with a Payne's gray. Now that black does tend a little bit more blue, but I want actually a Payne's gray in there. And then there is a whole line of purples and violets. There's purple, purple violet, lilac, and violet, and 3 of those are only rated good on the UV scale. So I do plan on replacing some of those. Probably I'll pick that purple and keep it and replace the other 3 with some colors that I'll be more likely to use. So that is my thought on the colors. And coming up right now, there you go, those are the colors. Now I do plan on using these not on paper but on a watercolor canvas, and I'm going to be doing in an upcoming video a landscape, so be looking for that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to get to use these. Now another idea that I saw out online, and I wish I could remember the lady that did it, she was another YouTuber, but she had one of these little pans. It was similar to this. It's just an empty watercolor pan set, and when she sharpened her pastels, she sharpened them straight into those little pans, added a little water, and then that gave her a set to carry with her without taking all of the pencils, and it prevented any loss of products. So I thought that was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now, I got all these products online at a store called Jerry's Artorama. I've ordered from that for years for my students, for myself, and if you can look at that online, I highly recommend it. This set was actually about $20 cheaper than you can find it at other places online, so check that out. So that is it for this video. If you have used these Caran Dash before, please tell me down below and give me any suggestions or tips that you might have. I sure would appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.